Hello there, demons and demonettes. If you didn't know, I have a second channel on YouTube that's strictly dedicated to my podcast, the Ren and Leon podcast, where I, the sexiest black man on YouTube, and Ren, the sexiest Mexican on Twitch, have combined our forces to bring more common sense in a podcast format with longer videos and just more stupidity that could come from a black person and a Mexican. Link in the description and in the pinned comment to enjoy the beauty of two sex symbols talking to you via camera lenses. And nerds, mix it together and you get blurred. They had a fucking convention, and it is basically like this, from the pictures I seen, like an anime convention where they just get together and be like, oh my god, hey, I'm wearing this, so I'm wearing this. Bye. They had a costume contest. And keep in mind, it's a bunch of black people. Blurred. Black. Nerd.
Like that. Bye.
You gotta think about it. Like, I ain't gonna lie. They probably got.
But for now, enjoy the video. You know, I was sitting here one night, casually dipping my toenails in honey, and I started thinking to myself, maybe I actually am destroying the black community. Maybe every single time I record a YouTube video, I am hurting every single black American that exists in America. Maybe every time I upload a video, I actually am catering to the white man and feeding into the alt-right pipeline. And I'm secretly getting on planes to go rub the bellies of Lauren Chin, the Quartering, Young Ripper, Ab and Preach, and every other conservative mindset that you think is conservative because they don't agree with what you talk about on Twitter. Maybe I actually am an evil human being that doesn't know the plight of black America. Maybe I do hate transgenders. Maybe I do hate gays. Maybe I do hate black people as a whole. Maybe I have internalized racism, homophobia, and all these different things. Or maybe it's the fact that a lot of you are delusional and will let people screw you over and act as if that's the fight against racism. Why did I go on Twitter and see someone openly lie about what took place and how a 20-year-old lost their life in order to get more money sent to a GoFundMe campaign? Hi, this is me after recording this video. I didn't mention it at any point in this video, but the problem I have is that this Twitter account lied about someone losing their life to a white person, when in actuality, it was a black person that took the young man's life. And that's the core issue I have, and I'm sorry I didn't mention it while I was recording this video. It is so obvious what could have been done here. All you had to do was say that this person lost their life. It was a tragic event. If you want to donate to the GoFundMe, you can. But if not, at least share the tweet. You didn't have to do anything else. But for some reason, in the midst of all this racial divide, it's okay to just sit there and tweet, hey, this guy lost his life because of a white person. Tweet, send, and don't even think about it the next day. And the crazy part is the tweet is still up as of me recording this, and the GoFundMe is still accepting money as of me recording this. And it's really odd to me, and it continues to show me why I don't trust any GoFundMes. I've talked about them in the past. I talked about that woman that lied about being stuck at All-Star Weekend. I talked about the transgender who faked being kidnapped in order to get money. These types of people, while they don't make up all of their communities, are bad for their communities. And at some point, all of you that like to get mad at me and say that I'm the grifter, I'm the mystical human being that's ruining the reputation of black people, you're going to have to sit down and smell the bullshit and realize who actually is the shit stirrer. It's not everybody. It's not everyone on GoFundMe. And this is just me talking about how I don't trust anyone with a GoFundMe. But actually think to yourself, if someone were to play with your emotions to get you to give up hundreds of dollars and you find out that that is a lie, what are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and say, oh, well, you can keep the money because hopefully this helps in the fight against something and you use it for a good cause, or you can use this for something happy in the future? Or are you going to get your fucking money back? The obvious answer is you're going to get get your money back because you got screwed. I don't know why people like to sit here and act as if it's still a good thing because you feel like you did a good thing. You got lied to. And the fact that this person who tweeted this still has not sat here and said, yeah, I got the information wrong, I'm going to delete this, but you could still donate to the GoFundMe, makes me believe that it was utterly bull from the start. And I'm not talking about the person losing their life, because that did happen. I'm talking about the GoFundMe as a whole. I don't know where this money is going. I can't trust that this money is going to go to the family like the donation link says. I don't know where this money is going to go. I'm sitting here wondering if people spent all this time donating all this money for a scam. I'm not sure if I can trust these types of people. I'm not sure if this is something that's going to benefit the families, because I don't even know if these people have connections to the families. So I'm going to sit here and ask the very simple question to every single person who has a problem with me, who has a problem with all these other different YouTubers that don't peddle the narrative that makes you feel good. When are you going to take the time to call out the obvious bads that are lingering in your own organizations and communities? I'm tired of doing it. I know I get my kicks out of it. I laugh a couple times. I make a couple weenie jokes at it. But honestly, when are you going to do it? Because me doing it really doesn't do anything, because you're surrounded by a bunch of people who will shield you and say, yes, this evil human being with this black shirt, he doesn't support the black community. I don't even think he's black. When are you going to sit there and be like, this is obviously bad and I don't think we should be doing this anymore? Because the longer you sit there and stagnate, the longer they will continue to fuck you over. As much time as you like to put in saying that I'm the problem and that I'm destroying all these different communities and how much I'm hateful and how much I don't care about people, you could equally or even more be spending that time calling out the bad people in your own organizations and communities. And if you're not going to do that, continuously enjoy being called hypocrites by people like me. Subscribe to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.